Choosing Beggar Coworker demands free food. I enjoy cooking and will bring in food for coworkers. On the weekends, work in a hospital, generally bring in a few dishes for the potluck, and will sometimes make plates for people on their birthday for those I'm closest to. Enter CB, who, mind you, I've said maybe 3 words to in my life. CB, oh, you're the one that cooked for Bob's birthday, right? Me, yep. CB, it looked amazing. Oh, thank you so much. CB, anyway, my birthday is on Monday and I want to request some food. I was thinking steak tips with like mashed potatoes or something. Definitely something fancy. And of course, some sort of dessert or cake. Me, well, I don't usually work on Mondays and steak tips are kind of expensive. CB, well, can't you just drop it off? It's for my birthday. Me, I live 40 minutes away. I don't want to do that. What if I make you a cake for the potluck on Sunday? CB, but then I have to share with everyone else and it's my birthday. Can't you just work on Monday instead so that I can have food on my actual birthday? Me, I can't change my schedule for something like this. I'm sorry. CB, but it's my birthday and I'm already sad that I have to work on it and now I don't even get food? So you should either bring in food for me or work my shift. Me, like I said, I don't work on Mondays, but I'm happy to make you cake on Sunday for your birthday. Well, what about steak tips? What about them? I like them cooked medium. Me, I'm not making steak tips. I'm already making a dish for the potluck and I offered to make a cake for your birthday. But you made food for Bob. Well, Bob is my best friend. I don't even know you that well. CB, well, that isn't very fair. Me, do you want a cake or not? CB, it's not even worth it. If you're not going to make steak tips, can you at least work my Monday shift? No? CB rolls her eyes. Well, I'll just ask someone else then. I didn't work that Monday, but I guess CB did and complained the whole day about people not properly celebrating her birthday. The CB who refused to contribute to my grandma's funeral expenses. This was something that happened a couple of years ago when my grandma passed away. My aunt, the CB, came from a poor country and immigrated to the US some 15 years ago. Since then, she has done really well for herself. My grandma helped my aunt's family financially for over 30 years, including contributing towards a business that is running really well now. I've always felt that my aunt disliked my grandma for whatever reason, and I felt it even more strongly when my grandma passed. Family gathered in kitchen, discussing funeral preparations. Mom, I think we should all split the expenses since grandma didn't have insurance and it's going to be too much to take care of on my own. Aunt, why do I need to contribute? Grandma didn't do anything for me anyways. Cue surprise picture faces from my entire family. Me, what do you mean? From what I remember, she really helped you out, more so than the rest of the family. She helped you get to the US, she helped start your business, and she supported you for over 30 years. How is that not doing anything for you? Mom, I'm disappointed you even think that. Mom did so much for you. Aunt, yeah, she did do all that, but she didn't leave a will so I can get the house that she has back home. Uncle, there's 5 of us. What makes you think she will leave the home to you? Aunt, I'm clearly her favorite child. It only makes sense that it comes to me. Anyways, I will not contribute to her funeral expenses. Uncle, you are absolutely not getting the house. Mom actually wrote the house to me to sell and split between us, but I will not let you have your portion. I cannot believe how disrespectful you are. Aunt, what? That's impossible. I was the favorite. Uncle, I guess you weren't the favorite after all. Aunt, I will not contribute a single cent to this. You can take the house and shove it. Me, seeing red but trying to stay calm. Okay, auntie, you don't have to contribute. Aunt stomps off to complain to her husband. I was furious, but I knew exactly how to shut her down. I started a new job a few weeks before her death, so guess whose first paycheck was coming in 2 days before the funeral? Mine. In my culture, the first paycheck is always something that's looked at to be the start of the future. So the way someone spends it is extremely important. I made sure to do this at the funeral parlor in front of my entire family, with the microphone accidentally being on. My uncle knew I planned this, so he was thumb-upping me the entire time. Day of the funeral, in front of the whole family. Me. Here you go, Mom. I want to give you my very first paycheck to put towards Grandma's funeral arrangements. I know it's been hard for you since Auntie said she wouldn't contribute towards funeral arrangements despite all the time and efforts Grandma put towards making sure Auntie had a good life. Especially since she financially took care of her for over 30 years while Auntie just stayed home. But it's okay, I will contribute because Grandma has taught me so much. Hopefully, her soul will be happy that although her daughter's ungrateful, her granddaughter truly cared about her. Oh, oops, is this thing on? Oh, silly me, grins at Auntie. Uncle in the back, thumbs upping me. My family members and other friends who came to pay respects. Oh, drama. My aunt was so furious, she turned red and walked away. She hadn't spoken to me since, and honestly, I couldn't care less. Nobody gets so ungrateful to my grandma. CB thinks I'm going to feed his entire family when I offered to bring him a sandwich. Happened a couple months ago. I mentioned to a coworker that I make really good pulled pork and told him that next time I made a batch, I would bring him a sandwich so he could try it. The next week, I made pulled pork and brought in enough meat and buns to make everyone in office, about 6 people, a sandwich. I leave the pork in the fridge in the back office until lunchtime, and when I go back there to make the sandwich, CB is loading pork into a Tupperware he brought from home. CB, is this seriously all you made? I have 4 kids. Me, what are you talking about? CB, you said you would bring me in some pulled pork. I don't understand why this is all you brought. How am I supposed to feed my family with this amount? This isn't enough for us. Me, I brought in enough to make sandwiches for everyone in office. I didn't say anything about cooking for your entire family. CB, well, I guess this is going to have to be enough then. Rolls eyes. My kids are already excited because I told them I was bringing some pulled pork home tonight, so now they are going to be disappointed that they only get a little bit each. Just bring more next time. I really wanted to put a good happy ending where I told CB off and took the pork back home, but I'm spineless and let him take the entire container of pork I brought home to his family.